What's up, guys? Welcome to race one, season one of the NHMRL here at AutoClub. We got 80 laps, 4 set of tires. Congratulations, Kyle Smith, for sitting on the pole there. Just so you guys know, for the season 12 pole, sitting on the front row is waiting for position 1 front row.
Welcome to the NHMRL. NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. Watch all races live on Monster Vision.
What's up, guys? We're live here on Monster Vision with the NHMRL. We are getting ready to start our first race, first season. We are back with the NHMRL. It's been a long time. We are revamping the league with Chris Spencer as your league admin. We got Kyle Smith on the pole out here. Brian Beach on the outside pole with Dennis Crosby starting third. We got Kai Butler starting fourth with Anthony Cottle starting fifth. Got Chad Meadows sixth with Tyler James seventh. Dave Devano, Thomas Dennis, Christopher Hibbs, Spencer, Doug Betts, Jerry West, Dustin German round out our field as we get this field going. Green flag. As Brian Beach and Kyle Smith take them to the turn number 1. Guys, we got 15 cars out here, and we're expecting a pretty decent show here. As Chris Spencer has put this league together for the last few months, it's the newest Monster Racing League. Who's going to be the inaugural winner? There's only one inaugural winner in any league, and the first one's going to be, we'll see, tonight. Got a lot of members that's been a part of the league for a long time, and we got a lot of members that's never raced in a Monster Racing League tonight. Kyle Smith being one of them out there in that 55 car. He's got the lead. He's got a good lead in this is a fixed cup series here. As we got a wreck already. As the 9 cars in the wall. Somehow he misses everybody as Chris Spencer gets spun into the wall too. I'm not sure if they got fast repairs or not. But Chris Spencer in that 11 car is turned around here. Let's see what happened here. That's Chad Meadows in the 9 car. Maybe we can get a better view here. As Chad comes off the wall, he gets a little loose. He slips, gets loose, he gets it stopped. Somehow everybody misses him. Jerry West barely missed him. But the one guy who got it was Chris Spencer. Chris Spencer parked it right there on the wall. That's very unfortunate for Chris, as it looks like the Hooters car might have helped him turn that thing around. Who is that Hooters car? Tyler James. He was just trying to avoid the wreck. As we'll go back live here. There's a good looking 3-car, old Doug Betts, man. It's good to see Doug back. Dylan Blankenship, we've been racing together for 15 years at least. Something like that. It's pretty wild. Been around for a long time with these guys. Anthony Cottle, that's my partner in crime, my MOD part owner. Anthony owns AC2 Skins. He's always got a good looking hot rod. He's sitting there in 5th tonight. And I hope we utilize that 1 to go button tonight, as these cautions can take a while. I'm going to let y'all watch the caution for a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go back to green flag here, as it looks like the pace car, the lights are off. Chris Spencer's car back there doesn't look too bad. Once again, I'm not sure about the quick fix situation. We've never ran quick fix in Monsters Leagues before, but we may be doing it here. I'm not sure. Either way, he probably got that bumper fixed. That's Kyle Smith and Dennis Crosby are up there. It looks like Dennis is going to be starting right behind Kyle Smith. As we're just now going to be completing lap 5. Got a long race ahead of us. Got 80 laps ahead of us, as a matter of fact. As this league is looking for sponsors, guys, we need a naming sponsor. We're going to run 3 series this year. 3 cup series, and then next year we're going to go back to full-time cup racing again. Doesn't take a whole lot to sponsor these series, guys. It does not take a whole lot, but just a little bit helps these series go a long way. As we go back to green flag, Kyle Smith is looking like a class of the field early in this race, as he took the pole and he's led every lap to start this race. Brian Beach was really solid in one of our preseason races, as he's on the outside of that good-looking 22 Elite car of Dennis Crosby. Dennis is new to the league. Not new to the league is Dylan Blankenship right there in that solid black number 12. Got Kai Butler. He's raced a little bit with us too in some preseason races in that 64 Mountain Dew car. Doug Betts in that 3 hot rod right there. He's keeping it clean, keeping it green. That's all he knows. He knows he's got to have a good car at the end to do anything in this race. As we got another yellow already, which is a shame. Dave Dantino looks like he's got a messed up car. It's Chad Meadows. Chad Meadows is the star of the show so far tonight. So let's see how this all went down here as Chad's running it down. He comes. Oh man, they meet right in the corner. That's no good as Dave's got major damage. Chad's gonna have a little damage, and Dustin German. Dustin got a little bit of damage there too as he gets spun around in that badass looking SRTV and hot rod he's got out there. Chris Spencer's back in the pits trying to get that thing fixed after early wreck there. What in the world happened there? I don't know. We must have quick fixes on because he's got a brand new car. And he's had all kinds of problems out of that number 9 car, and he just decides to drive it straight Kyle Busch into the wall there. Hopefully his legs are okay, as that's a hard hit. How many quick fixes we got, admin? Just the one, he said. Just the one. Let's turn it back up where we can hear these boys a little bit. Sorry about that screen. As we're back under yellow, and the worst thing in the world under caution is dealing with these yellow flags. They take forever. Maybe we can get a little pin information while we're waiting here. And you see the AutoClub Speedway, it's history now. It's tore down, it's gone. I remember when they built this Speedway. And this was always one of our favorites back on NASCAR 08 when we first started league racing. Maybe it was NASCAR 09, my bad. Yeah, NASCAR 09. But AutoClub was always my jam, as what Gary Busey would say. Let's see, we got the pace car out there with the lights on still, so we still got at least 2 laps till green. This is looking like a dirt event so far. We've got 2 cautions to start this event within the first 10 laps. Kyle Smith, smart, he's out front. Brian Beach is second. Chubb, I noticed you jumped in the booth. What's going on tonight, buddy?
Not much.
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. Figure you do some cup racing tonight?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're not one of the wrecked cars so far, so that's a good thing.
No, not yet.
Save your quick fix.
Yeah.
Because these boys have not saved anything yet. Let's see if we go 1 to go here.
Yeah, it's 2 to go right now, so I'll be going to 1.
Right on. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, pretty good. Didn't do too much nothing.
Yeah. I ran over to New Orleans and went to the World War II Museum, one of the coolest museums, military museums I've seen, and we've been to a bunch of them. Definitely could have spent a lot more time there. We went and ate some good food and experienced French Quarter and came on back home, and now we're ready to race. I'd rather stay there and keep drinking tequila, but that's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm telling you, man, it was tasting good. It was tasting real good. Alright, let me get rid of this track. We know what track we're at. We don't need that up there. We'll throw that Monster Vision logo because we are live on Monster Vision. We'll be live on Monster Vision all year with this Cup Series. This series here, first season, will be 13 races with an all-star event. And we'll be running 2 more seasons this year of Cup, Fixed Cup Series. If we start filling these fields out, maybe we will go back to our heat race roots. We'll see. That's all up to Chris Spencer. He is the man when it comes to this series. As Mr. Smith's going to bring them down in that number 55 Elite Hot Rod. I like those colors, Chubbs. That's our colors right there. 55's out front. Brian Beach second. Dennis Crosby third. As we get this thing green flag, we really need to kill some laps here. As Chibs, man, Christopher Hibbs, he used to race with us on Xbox probably about 6 years ago back in the EDRL. We've ran about 4 or 5 big leagues, and that was one of them. He's over here with Doug Betts, who used to race with us over there on Xbox. That's how we all met. Jerry West, we know him better as Wheezy from the Monsters of Dirt. He's our broadcaster. He's one of the best broadcasters in the league. As Chibs goes into the wall hard, it looks like our league admin's about to hit the wall hard too. Wow, there's some piled up cars early. How much damage did you get? It don't look too bad, Chubb.
I don't really know what happened there.
He just came off the corner, drove down straight into you, door slammed, you bounced up off and went right into the wall. That's what happened, Chubb. I don't think that was your fault, buddy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right here, he cuts it hard. He cuts it real hard. And if it wasn't for the one quick fix, his game would be over right now. As once again, we're under yellow. These guys are wrecking like we're racing in the Monsters of Dirt or something. These boys, the only problem is in the Monsters of Dirt, when they wreck in about 3 laps, we get to go green, and 3 laps on a quarter-mile track does not take long. 3 laps on this track, I might fall asleep. That's the difference. But anyways, we're going to get back to caution laps here, and hopefully we can clean this show up and get back to some real racing. Look at the weather out here tonight. Today, it's nice and clear, and it looks like it's a pretty cool, crisp day. What else can we check out here? This is the inaugural event for the NHMRL. Is one of our league veterans from the Monsters of Pavement, Pricks of Pavement. The old NHMRL. Is one of them guys going to pick up the win tonight? Is one of our Monsters of Dirt guys going to pick up the win? Is one of these new guys going to take the win? Is Chris Spencer going to keep getting treated like the admin? And meaning by that, you will get wrecked a lot, Chris. Get used to it. The admin gets treated to the best of all of it, Chris. I'm just telling you. As the lights are still on this pace car, I hope we find them. I hope they turn off this time, because I'd really like to go back to green. And if you see that Elite logo, Elite used to be a sponsor of Monsters of Dirt for a whole year. Oh, Tyler over there, we worked together for a little while and ran several series, but the problem is in Monsters of Dirt, we don't run a lot of open series. So it's hard to match up with these setup shops and sponsored by these setup shops when you do a lot of fixed stuff. But who knows, maybe one day we'll partner back up. We'd love to see Elite come over here and partner up with the NHMRL and Chris Spencer. Tyler, you out there, you watch it, man, and give us a ring, you know. Maybe we'll work something out. We're looking for a title sponsor for this Cup Series for the whole entire year. Brian Beach looks like he could use some sponsors in that solid black car. Dylan Blankenship looks sponsorless too out there in that number 12. Let's look at Doug Betts' car. Doug's got a good looking car. I bet you he paints his own car, don't he, Chubb?
I don't know if he does or not.
Wouldn't surprise me, as Doug's kind of like us, likes to fool with a little bit of everything. That's a good looking car there, Doug. I like it. I really like this Elite car by Dennis Crosby, too. That's good looking cars. We're getting ready to go back to green, guys. We are hoping to knock out about 50 green flag laps here would be nice. It might be what the doctor ordered to get a little separation in this race. As Chubb, I hope you don't mind, but we're going to ride with you on this start.
Go right ahead.
I'm going to sit in the passenger seat. Let's see how you do here. No pressure. As Kyle Smith gets ready to take him to green once again, he's got to find that restart zone, and then it's on once again. As he enters the restart zone, here they go. It's green, flags out. The flagman waves it, and they're on the green. Anthony Cottle's back here in 8th place. He's going to try to find his way up. He's right there on Doo-Doo-Doo's butt, the number 44. We'll see where he's got, if he's got any moves to get around him here. Right with Dylan Blankenship up here in 3rd position. Dylan's got a good run going. He's always a favorite to win these races. Dylan's become a daddy recently. He doesn't have as much time to race, but he's got so many years on this sim that he's got the experience. Chris Spencer's still trying to mix it up back there. I don't know if he's used his quick fix yet, but he's been wrecked twice. Looked like Chubb just about put it in the wall right there.
I did.
And you did touch the wall?
Yeah.
Got a little piece of it. This Chubb falls to the back there with Chad Meadows. Dave's still on pit road. I guess his quick fix is used up or something. Not sure. Let you watch these boys race. As the 18 car gets put to the bottom and Crosby to the wall. It looks like we got the 18 car down there. He gets back up on the track. There is no caution. Crosby and him smack doors. I'm not sure what's going on there. The caution didn't come out because of he went down in the grass. I'm not sure if Chris would want me to call that or not. As it looked like, it really looked like Mr. Crosby got loose, smacked the wall, came down and gave him a little door smack. But Mr. Crosby came out of it looking green. As he's still in 3rd place with a 64 car of Kai Butler looking to the inside. And that 66 of Dustin German rounding out your top 5. Jerry West moved up 9 spots to 6, and Christopher Hibbs in his backup car, he's up to 7th. Thomas Dennis, I haven't talked about him much in that 49 car. There he is in 8th. And Tyler James in that Hooter car right there with him. Doug Betts rounds out your top 10 as this pack is all together. Chad Meadows, Anthony Cottle, Doug Betts, Christopher Spencer, all these boys are racing hard. The one thing consistent all night is Kyle Smith up front, but Dylan Blankenship's looking to the high side. He couldn't make the move quite yet. Dylan's going to put the pressure on Kyle as Kyle's led the first 19 laps, looking to make it 20 to start this race. We're on lap 21 as Kyle Smith still your leader. Dustin German's right there in third, side by side with Dennis Crosby as he takes the third spot. They're finally settling in, it looks like. As I say that, Justin German says, I ain't settling into nothing, as he jumps to the outside of Dylan Blankenship and Kyle Smith. Will he get the run out there all by himself? I don't know, but he's got a hell of a run in that 66 car. I haven't seen anybody drive that 66 car in a long time. That's old DW's number before he retired, if I remember right. We got Kyle Smith still pacing this field. Now Dustin's in second, Dylan's in third. Dennis Crosby continues to run in that top five as Kai Butler also runs in the top five. Is that Kel Bumper? Yeah, Kel Butler, Kai Butler. This car on the track right now. The worst spots. Dustin German, 66 cars ran it up all the way from the back to the front. He looks like he's pretty strong in that SRTV Network Hot Rod with Dylan Blankenship still in third. Kyle Smith looks to the inside as they rip through 3 and 4. Kyle Smith takes the lead back. Slide Job City is the 66 car. Dives back down to the bottom. The 66 car heads back down to the start finish line. Who's going to lead this lap? It looks like Dustin got that lap. Maybe not. Maybe it was Kyle. I don't know. What to look after the race and find out as we complete lap 24. We're on lap 25. Dylan Blankenship third. Crosby fourth. Kai Butler fifth. Jerry West all by himself in sixth. That Hooters hot rod of Tyler James is seventh out there. He's got a hell of a spotter, I heard. And we got Chris Spencer in eighth. Thomas Dennis and Anthony Cottles battling side by side for that 10th spot. And Chad Meadows, that 9 car who created so much havoc early, is just cruising back there in 12th because he has 0 quick fixes left. Brian Beach got spun earlier. Didn't catch any damage, but he is a little bit behind the field right now waiting for a caution. As you guys should know, we are a sister league of the Monsters of Dirt, Monsters of Pavement Leagues. This is the NASCAR Heat Monster Racing League. This is the very first race, very first season of this league. It's a revamp of the league we used to run back in 2009. And we're back again with this version of our cup racing. Right now it's just regular cup racing. We'll see if Chris takes us back to heat racing. Once we fill up this league, we are looking for drivers. Right now it looks like we could use about 25 more drivers to fill this show up. So if you're looking for a good cup league ran by a great admin, come check us out. Kel Butler, once again, I'm sorry, has fell back to 6th as Jerry West has took that 5th spot. Jerry's a tire-saving guru, and always watch for him to charge late in the run. As we got a yellow out, let's see what the incident is. It looks like Chad Meadows and Chibs once again get together. These two are magnets for trouble today, as both have been in all of our incidents. Let's see what happened here. Chibs slides up and just cuts right across Chad's nose. Chibs might be able to might need a spotter out there as he's cut across 2 noses tonight. Nothing intentional here, but you can tell Chad's got the spot, and here he comes across his nose. As Chibs gets her running again here as we go back live. Ooh, we go back live. I lagged out, but at least I lagged out underneath the caution. Not sure what just happened there, but we'll be right back in. It's not that big a deal. They're under caution for at least 7 more minutes.
Welcome to the NHMRL. NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. Watch all races live on Monster League. Welcome to the NH.
Alright, as we're back, sorry about that delay there. As they're coming off a pit road here, as Kyle Smith drops it off the jack first. He's going to come off the line first here with, let's see, we got Kyle Smith, Dustin German. He's still up 11 spots from his start. Dennis Crosby's in third. Jerry West is up another spot. He's fourth. Kel Butler's in fifth with Chris Spencer, your league admin, in sixth. Dylan Blankenship is seventh with Brian Beach in eighth. Anthony Cottle ninth, Tyler James 10th, and Chad Meadows 11th. Chubb, how's your race going out there,
Yo.
buddy?
Do I?
How's your race going out there?
It's going all right.
Have you used that quick fix yet?
No, I took it off and I didn't show I had any damages. There wasn't no.
Hell yeah. Hopefully you finish without having to use it, but always keep it there just in case.
Oh yeah. I figured I had some damage from hitting the wall and then getting into the other car, but nothing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I think a lot of these guys do a lot of asphalt racing, so you're holding your own out there for somebody who just jumps in it every once in a while. Got to get your experience level back up.
Yep.
As it looks like the pace truck has turned off its lights once again. I think this is our 5th restart of the night, if I'm not mistaken, maybe number 6. As they're trying to figure out some problems back there, the 9 car of Chad Meadows had several incidents early. In the last few, is Christopher Hibbs had some incidents. I'm not sure if he's gonna recover from this last one, as he's probably out of quick fix now. Not sure how bad his car is. Christopher will be back for the next race, I'm sure, as he just gotta just 2 inches means the world, and both times, just little mistakes cost big mistakes, but little mistakes cause big problems. How about that? We're back to racing here in just a second. Kyle Smith, man, he is fast. Never heard the name before. I'm sure he hangs out with Christopher, Jerry West, Dustin, and all these asphalt guys, but I'm going to learn that name if he's out front, because we're going to be saying it a lot. Green flag for that elite performance setups, number 55 of Kyle Smith. Dennis Crosby is looking to the inside for second, as Chad Meadows is back there changing lanes as he drops down below Chubb in that number 99 car. Kyle Smith's got a huge lead with Dennis Crosby and Dustin German battling side by side. Watch out for Jay Weezy, Jerry West. He is running her up to 4th. He's up 11 spots, and he's still got 50 laps just about to get this victory. There's a lot of SRTV car and network cars out there as Chris Spencer is in 5th place. This broadcast would be one step up if we had SRTV network out here, but Jay Weezy likes to race too, and I like to give Jay Weezy a chance to race instead of always asking him to broadcast. Plus, I don't think I could pay him enough to broadcast asphalt. Right at you comes Kyle Smith, followed by all them SRTV network cars and Dennis Crosby and Brian Beach. Right in the middle of them. Let's pick somebody to ride with. We'll ride with Mr. Brian Beach here for a while. Took you around the field there as all these guys are driving pretty good right now. It's we're pretty much single file as that 55 car of Kyle Smith is out front. Has been familiar. And Dustin German went up there and was able to snag a lap or two, but besides that, this 55 car has been the class of the field. Don't look now, but Chris Spencer's found his way all the way up to 3rd place with Brian Beach and Dennis Crosby right there fighting him for that position. Chris has had a little bit of problem early in the race. He got caught up twice in other people's incidents. But look at Chris ripping it around the high side there, trying to get that run on the outside. As he does that, Brian Beach gets to run on the inside and drives away from Chris. And Dennis Crosby is looking to the inside. Jerry West fell back to 6th. He had moved up to 5th earlier. He's just taking his time. I know Jerry's just taking very good care of them tires. And this one man right here that's not a tire wear king, he's going to drop the wheels off of it, Chad Meadows. I don't know if he worries about tires at all. With Anthony Cottle and Dylan Blankenship right there in tow. Tyler James has lost the pack. He's back here in 10th place. That's Kel Butler, Thomas Dennis, and Dave Dantino are all back out there. Dave Dantino got caught up in a massive wreck at no fault of his own earlier in that event, and he is several laps down now. Make it 11 laps down. Doug Betts is 16 laps down and out of the race. What happened to Doug? And I'm not sure what happened to Doug. We got to go back and look. Chubb, you have any idea?
I don't know, but I just had an internet issue there and lost a lot of spots.
Oh man, you did fall. What happened? Lag out for a second?
My internet quit and like my wheel quit like it used to that one time. But then when everybody come back, I was like way behind everybody. I don't know if I just disappeared and everybody went by me or what.
Huh.
It was really weird.
Playing with the internet, you never know what's going to happen. Kyle Smith still out there in front with Dustin German. Dustin German's got that draft, and he's sticking right there with them. They have left Brian Beach, Chris Spencer, Dennis Crosby, and the rest of this crowd, as Kyle Smith is checked out right now. We're past halfway, as this is lap 40. We are about to get to lap 41 in the second half of this event. Dustin German's working him over. Kyle Smith's been the class of the field all night. But Dustin German ran it up from the back and has been all over Kyle ever since he's got there. So I'm not sure if Kyle would have been the class of the field all night if Dustin would have qualified better. But these two are the class of the field for sure, the 55 and 66. Hopefully these guys are here all season and they fight it out for this championship all season because they look like a couple of damn good racers. Brian Beach is third, side by side with Jerry West, as Jerry settles right back in behind Brian, right in front of his teammate Chris Spencer, who is in fifth spot. It looks like Christopher Hibbs is back out there and Dave D'Antonio. They're down several laps. Christopher Hibbs is down 5 laps. These boys are driving the wheels off of it back here with the league admin, Chris Spencer. Dylan Blankenship just touches the wall. That's going to hurt him pretty bad there, as he will fall back from his group slightly, as he was running right there with his teammate, that number 9 car. Chris, Chad, Dylan, they've been racing together for over a decade. These guys have all been fighting it out for a long time for championships and wins. Hell of a battle back there. But while we're talking, Dustin German's got the lead. Dustin German's out front, and he's going to lead some more laps. He comes across your line with the lead with about 34 laps to go. These guys' tires and gas situations got to be getting a little lower as they've had a long run. Chubb, how's your gas look?
21 laps right now.
You got 21 more laps. So these boys, if they can keep it green, it'd make it pretty interesting as they would pit with about 14, 15 laps to go. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Chris is still driving it way out to the outside of that 9 car there. Chris is putting it up to the wall. He might have something figured out for later in the event. I don't know. If we got 33 laps to go. Kyle Smith's overtook Dustin for that lead, as these boys are going to fight it out every single lap for that lead. Watch out. Jerry West in that 86 SRTV car has ran it up to 3rd now with Brian Beach. 4th, Dennis Crosby, a staple in the top 5 all night, is still in 5th place. Chris Spencer, Chad Meadows, Dylan Blankenship, Kel Butler, and Anthony Cottle round out your top 10. Anthony had a little internet issues back there, so he had to slide back to this group as he was racing a little better, a little farther forward before that internet issue, as he looks to the inside of Kel. Jerry West is outside pushing Mr. Smith now, as German's looking to the inside. Jerry West sails Mr. Smith to the outside there. It looks like I might have just lagged out again. I apologize if so. Yeah. Well, good time for a commercial.
Nhmrl. NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. Watch all races live on Monster Racing. Welcome to the NHMRL. NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. Watch all races live on.
We'll be right back, guys.
Welcome to the NHMRL.
As we are back and we're still racing, Dustin German as your lead, Chris Spencer second. I'm not sure what happened to Kyle Smith, as he is the first car on pit road. That's what happened, as he gets his car on and off pit road with about 27 laps to go. as these guys are battling it out. And we're 54 laps about to be completed, as it looks like Brian Beach is already pitted too. None of these STRTV cars have pitted, I don't believe. And as I say that, Dustin German brings it down the pit road, and he's relinquishes that lead to Chad Meadows, as Chad's going to rip it around here and try to get a lap led. He may have led that one, I'm not sure. Dennis Crosby still second, Cal Butler's third, Tyler James fourth. We got a lot of cars on pit. We got Dustin German right there. Dylan Blankenship's on pit road. About the time he parks it on pit road, Dustin should be coming 4 tires to the good. 25 laps to go. He's going to the left sides. Chubb, have you pitted yet?
Yeah, I just pitted.
Go pretty clean.
Nah, I overshot it.
As Chad Meadows rips it into pit road, it looks like he was probably speeding. Don't be surprised if he's got a ticket. Dennis Crosby right there behind him is Tyler James, and Kel Butler stay out. Kel Butler's now your leader with Tyler James in second. Sorry about any of the lag outs and stuff like that, but we try to make the best show we can with it, even with random internet issues. As this field's going to sort its way out once Kel gets it on the pit road. Tyler James, Thomas Dennis, they're all still needing to be on pit road. Dennis Crosby looks like he'll be coming off pit road in a second. Appreciate you watching, even if it's watching the replay. If you're not watching it live, if you watch it live, I appreciate you watching. We're doing the best we can here at Monster Vision to put on broadcasts for our leagues that don't have other broadcasters. We're looking for other league admins. Chris Spencer has took over our Asphalt Cup program as well as all of our asphalt program, really, as far as he wants to take it. But we are looking for guys to run series. We're looking for guys to run different kinds of cars. You want to start an IndyCar league, you need some support, you need some help. Monster Vision, we can help you. The Monster Leagues will definitely can have your back. So pro truck leagues, anything. If we don't race them now, you're interested in running one of those and you need the help of Monsters, hey, come talk to us, man. We're looking to put every kind of racing series we could possibly put on the track. We want to put it on the track. Kel Butler's still out front. I got to see when the last time this man pitted.
36 pitting.
As the 36 is pitting. Kyle Smith still is back up to second now, so that means Kel Butler is your last car. To not pit. Kyle Smith has only pitted twice tonight. He's led almost all the laps. He's in second. Jerry West has pitted 3 times. Dustin German's pitted 5 times. Wow. I'm not sure what the max set of tires is, or if there is a max set. Kel Butler still got a big 22-second lead with 20 laps to go. Let's see if we can't figure out when his last stop was. As Kel last pitted on lap 30. Chubb, do you think he can make it? How many laps do you make it on that last run?
When you first come out of the pits, it says 50 laps. And that's exactly what he would have to run, and I don't think you can save that much.
Well, he'd have to run exactly 50, Chubb says, and you know, we've seen crazy stuff happen, so who knows? As Kyle Smith is not killing that lead that bad. He's knocked a second off of it, but he's got 19 laps, 20 seconds to make up. And we'll see if Kel jumps to pit road at any point. As you see, our leader is that 64 car going down the back straightaway. You see that 64 car going through 3 and 4. He's coming to start finish line. Second place is Kyle Smith. Kyle's in the 55. He's just now back straightaway, in the middle of the back straightaway. He's exactly 1.5 a lap ahead behind Kel. I tell you what, if Kelsey could somehow save his gas, shoot, who knows what's going to happen here. But he's lost 3 seconds in 3 laps, so it's going to be close regardless. As Dustin German's in 3rd place. He's about 3 seconds behind Kyle Smith after Kyle Smith short pitted that last stop. I don't know if that's going to mean Dustin's going to be faster on the back end of this run or not. Jerry West is 4th. Then Brian Beach and Chris Spencer. We got a 3-way battle right here. Let's ride with Chris Spencer, our league admin, for a little while. And see what he's got back here, as he is also about a half a lap back. Spencer just about took out his teammate there. Jerry came up on him. Chris rolled out the gas just in time. That was almost a pinch job into the wall with a teammate there. That would have really sucked. Let's run out front here. Kel Butler is way out front with a 17.6 second lead. Is Kel going to steal this first show? Who knows? I know Chris Spencer, he's always got something up his sleeve. If Kel's been racing with him, he knows that, and he might do the same thing. Kyle Smith's back on pit road. Why is he on pit road, Chubb?
No idea.
Did he get a pass-through penalty? What happened? But this is huge. He's led every lap in just about this whole event. And with about 16 laps to go, he's going down pit road. He must have sped. No?
They've ran too.
He's getting
Butler's
tired.
pitting too.
Butler's pitting. Why is Kyle pitting again is what I want to know.
Maybe he only took 2 tires maybe or something, and
Maybe, because it looks like he just took 2 there and enough gas, but hell, if Kel made it this far, Kai should have made it. I don't know. I want to interview that man and find out what happened after this race, because that's a big deal. It's Dustin German's now your leader. He's up 12 spots tonight with Jay Weezy right behind him, Jerry West. He's up 13 spots, and Chris Spencer's up 8 spots. Your top 3 cars are all SRTV sponsored hot rods, and these 3 are all teammates. With Brian Beach 4th, Dylan Blankenship 5th, Dennis Crosby, Chad Meadows, Anthony Cottle, Tyler James, and Thomas Dennis, your top 10. Kel Butler is still on pit road. I'm not sure what happened there. As Kyle Smith's back out on the track in 11th. He's trying to hold off from being lapped by Dustin German. We're on lap 67. Dustin German's got a 3.5 second lead over his teammate Christopher Spencer and Jerry West. Beach is looking to the inside of West, and he's trying to break up this SRTV network show. Dustin German, man, he has checked out. He's been solid all night. And whatever problems Mr. Smith ran into played right into German's hands. As Smith is back there in 11th spot. That's huge, man. That man dominated this event. But it's not over yet. One yellow flag could change everything. But without a yellow, It looks like Dustin might be well on his way to the first checkered flag of the season and the inaugural NHMRL victory. Chris Spencer took second and ran away from Beach and West. Spencer's got a lot of speed in that car. Beach and West aren't no slouches, but those front two Dustin German Chris Spencer cars are on a different level right now. Crosby's fifth. Dylan Blankenship's looking to steal that spot and get in the top 5 before this race is out with his teammate Chad Meadows. With all of his bad luck early, he's up to 7th. Anthony Cottle, have you used your quick fix tonight?
No.
Still no quick fix used, and he's in 8th place. What a run. Tyler James is in 9th. I know he's used his quick fix. And I'm wondering, is his spotter still on the... Is he still out there spotting, or is he gone watch TV? Who knows? Thomas Dennis in 10th. Kyle 11th. Kel Butler all the way back to 12th now. Kel is a whole lap down. Christopher Spencer and Christopher Hibbs in that unlucky number 13 spot. Dan's out here just turning laps. Doug Betts has been long gone. Like I said, I'd love to see what happened to Doug. But with lagging out, I won't be able to because of the replay. I'll have to ask Joe to check that out. We got 10 laps to go. Dustin's 3.6 seconds up and gaining. Christopher Spencer's ripping around the high side, but I don't think he's going to gain 3 seconds like that. It looks like he might have touched a wall, the cushion, something there. Is all long gone. Dustin German's kind of boring to show up right now with Kyle Smith having his problems. But from 2nd to 6th, these boys are putting on a good show right now. As it's Spencer, Wheezy, Beach, Crosby, and Blankenship. Laps are counting down now as Jerry West and Chris Spencer are side by side for 2nd. Dylan Blankenship's got his nose up in there, and he has moved his way up into this battle. They're 3 wide behind the 2 SRTV Network cars, as SRTV Network cars are taking your top 3 spots right now. 66, 86, and 11 are looking like 3 hot rods ready to battle for a championship this season. Christopher Spencer just won the Christmas Cup championship in November and December that we ran in the Monsters of Pavement League. Chris has been a champion in many leagues, I'm sure, over the years. He's a damn good driver. Dustin just keeps opening up that gap. He's showing that he's not just the fastest car out here. He's way fast, as he's up to 4 seconds up on these guys as they continue to battle back here. Unless one of these guys gets turned sideways, Dustin's going to definitely win this race with it, as long as he's got enough gas. And right when I say that, Dylan Blankenship turns Spencer into the wall, and we have a caution. Whew, boom. They bang a little bit there, and Dylan has to enter the corner at some point, I guess. And he decides to enter it through Chris's quarter panel. A lot of history between those two guys. They can deal with that themselves. As the league admin's got a busted up car, and I'm not sure if he's got a quick fix or not. But that car looks like it's ready for the clown show. Okay, I shouldn't be so mean to him. Dustin German did not want to see that. He did not want to see that. As we have 5 laps to go. The question now, are they all going to jump on pit road and get new tires? Kyle Smith stayed on the lead lap, and he is going to be a threat for this win, even running from back to 10th or 11th spot. I wonder if he's even going to pit here, or if he's going to throw some strategy in the game. 5 to go. What is Mr. German going to do here? He looks at the pit road. He's looking to go down it. He turns down and he commits. All 3 of the Jerry West, Blankenship, Beach, Crosby, Meadows, Chubb, Tyler, Kyle Smith, they're all coming. Tyler's killing Kyle, though. Tyler not being with the field right there is really, that separation is going to hurt Kyle from gaining any spots. He's going to have to gain them all the right way on the track. So let's get our leader here. He's jacking up that right side. Is he going to take 3 tires? Or 4 tires? Or 2?
3.
Just take 3. He don't need that left front, as it looks like the 86 car gets out and around him first. Wow, a lot of guys are getting out in front of him. What happened here? As it looks like Jerry West takes the lead for this final restart. That's huge. Dylan Blankenship comes off pit road second. Brian Beach third. Dustin German lost 4 spots. 4 spots after dominating the last part of this race. He just needed to see that checkered flag, and now he is behind the man who caused the caution flag. Well, one of them. Dennis Crosby 6th, Chad Meadows 7th, Anthony Cottle's 8th, Kyle Smith's 9th. Anthony, I would just throw a chain out there and hook to Kyle if you can, because he's going to be coming. Cal Butler is in 11th, and I'd say he'd get the waiver around here, as he was the first car lap down, I'm pretty sure. Chris Spencer must have had one quick fix, because here he is driving it off a pit road. All that damage he had earlier, he was smart enough not to take a quick fix and probably wasn't that bad of damage after all. This is going to be one hell of a battle to find out who is the inaugural winner of the NHMRL Cup Series. There's only one inaugural winner ever in the league. You can only do it once. We know in the Dirt League, we've heard his name too many times. We know who is the inaugural winner over there. But who is going to be the inaugural winner of the NHMRL? Will it be Jerry West, longtime announcer of our Dirt League? Will be Dylan Blankenship, longtime member of our leagues, always raced with us for a long time. Thomas Dennis, new league member. He's been in the back all race. He's sitting out front, I don't think he pitted. Jerry West is at Thomas's disposal on this start, but once them tires kick in, Jerry should be good to go. We're getting ready to go green flag racing with 3 laps to go. Dustin German's all the way back here in 5th place. Dustin's going to be hell on wheels here, and Kyle's only 2 rows behind him. Here we go. This is going to get intense. As it's on the 49 car. Once he hits that restart zone, anytime right now, you can hit that pedal. He never hits it. He spins tires. And there goes Jerry West. We have a caution. That was ugly, 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 as Jerry West just got dumped. Let's go to Jerry West's view here. And let's go to the far chase view and see if we can't get a better idea of what just happened. They get started. Jerry's going from that line. Oh. Was it the bump from Beach? What happened here? Beach gives him a little bump. Yeah, I don't think I could blame that on the 49 car. He didn't really move much. Jerry, did he save it? No damage. Yeah, that was crazy. That looked like something we could have happen on the Dirt League. That was pretty wild. What's wrong?
It's telling to let the pace car by for everybody. And everybody went on.
Brian Beach somehow got the lead out of this situation. I don't see how he would have
Hey,
taken.
come on, guys. Everybody, come on around here.
As Beach just drives right around him, and yeah, he's probably the leader. I wouldn't be surprised if he is the leader. Is it a green-white checker, Chubb?
Yeah.
How
Three
many
of them.
Okay. It could be up to 3. So we got to see that white flag. Brian Beach, Thomas Dennis, unlikely front row. Thomas really messed up that start over a lot of guys there. He never fired through that restart zone. I'm not sure if he was spinning tires or what. But it caused the backup. Guys started pounding each other. Jerry West ended up across the hood of the 49 car. Very unfortunate, as that just adds one more hot rod. It's going to be trying to gain a ton of spots on this last run. We had 3 SRTV network cars up front before this.
Hey, I'll be there. I'm stop you at the back. Okay.
And now all 3 of them are going to be towards the back. Where is the pace truck?
If you are on the lead lap there before the top, please come on around. If you're left with the black flag, the caution fell right in the restart zone, so it's Irie a little confused.
What? Yeah, it's going to be here in a second.
Hang on, we're not going green.
What did he say? He got the lights on. As I'm worrying about pizza during my broadcast. Sorry, guys. It's all good, though. Domino's will be here in a second, and we'll have a winner here in a second. As maybe Domino's could come sponsor us, since I gave them a little cheap plug there. Don't cost much, Domino's. You can come be the Domino's Cup Series. As it sounds like my dogs are going crazy. I apologize if you hear that in the background. Thomas Dennis is still set up front, up front. Who is your leaders of this race, Chubb? I'm not sure.
I don't know. We gotta let the pace car go by.
Hey, it's right there, guys.
As we're having major scoring issues right now, as there is your pace car. Let's see where our positions file in here now. I know Jerry got wrecked. He should be at the back. What is the... Chubb, help me out. I can't hear the admin. Is he giving Jerry his spots back?
No, he was,
Okay.
say any clear blacks or whatever if anybody gets any.
All right, as we're still 2 to
Jerry.
go.
Jerry left. He's delayed green. Do we catch everything up?
Jerry left the lobby.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not sure. He might be a little upset, but I think he should rewatch that. That was a little weird situation. I don't think that was no fault of the 49 car, but I could be wrong. I don't watch asphalt a whole lot. But that'll change. We got a whole season of this asphalt racing ahead of us. Brian Beach is out front. Pace car still got his lights on. Dennis Crosby's second.
You need to extend it more time.
Yeah, that's a little loud. As we're getting it ready, let's see if that pace car turns his lights off. And he does. We're getting ready to go racing once again. Who is going to be our inaugural winner? You can't just win it by getting a caution right away, because we'll go back to green, white, checkered. You have got to lead that white flag lap, be in the lead when we have a caution, or be in the lead when you take that checkered flag. Thomas Dennis would love to do it. He's had a kind of mild event here, and he's been talked about more at the end of this race than the beginning, that's for sure. That's kind of the plan. Brian Beach has been up front all night, and he'd love to steal this win to start the season. Dylan Blankenship and Dennis Crosby right there in your second row. Either one of those are capable, and you know Dustin German can definitely get up there and steal it. Look at old Chubb right there in sixth place, trying to get him a good finish to start this season. Kyle Smith, your pole setter, he's led a ton of laps. He's up to seventh. Chris Spencer, fresh off of that quick fix, he's in eighth with Tyler James ninth. Chad Meadows 10th, Kel Butler 11th. Jerry West is checked out. He bounced out.
I'm going to duck out of the way. So I don't get
We get ready to go to green flag here. Let's see how this 49 car starts at this time. Last time it was really slow. He gets going right away, right at the start of the restart zone. That's going to give him a good advantage here as he gets going out front. But Brian Beach drives right back by him. He must have ran out of gas or something. That 49 car just got blown by. Blown by as Beach is out in the lead. You got the 66 car who's all the way back up to the fourth spot. He's pushing Dylan Blankenship. Watch out, but Kyle Smith's on the inside. Kyle Smith charging down the back straightaway. Kyle Smith's looking to get that win after all the bad luck that caused him to have to pit one extra time. Kyle Smith's all the way on the bottom as Dylan Blankenship gives him the room to come up as Dylan looks back to the inside. Kyle Smith's in fourth spot. Brian Beach is going to take this white flag. Brian Beach is setting sail out front with Crosby in second. Sherman third, Smith fourth, Anthony Cottle in fifth, and Dylan Blankenship in sixth. Chad Meadows is up to seventh with Spencer in eighth. Here they come right at you as German's looking to the inside. Beach is in the lead, but German's looking to take this win. He's got the run going down the back straightaway. Will he get the run going through the corner here as the 22 of Crosby forces his way in there? Oh, Beach gets pushed out of the way a little bit there as Dustin German comes charging to the checkered flag. Huge wreck on the front straightaway as Dustin German takes the win. Brian Beach second, Smith third, Crosby fourth, Blankenship fifth, Kel Butler sixth, James seventh, Spencer eighth, Meadows ninth, and Chubb 10th. Big wreck at the end there. As Dustin German is your winner. Great job to Dustin, man. He ran it up front all night long, battled for the win, and took it at the end. He needed a couple cautions late to get back up in position, and he was able to pull it out. Good race, guys. Top 3 to Discord, and I'll pull you in the broadcast room, please. Top 3 to Discord. As he pulls it into victory lane there, Dustin German is your winner. Once again tonight, let's set up the cameras a little better for this for him. Hell of a race there to start out. He is our inaugural NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League winner. There will never be a first-time winner again in this league. He is the man. Dustin's been around the league for a while. He raced with us in the Monsters of Pavement. And he's buddies with Chris Spencer, teammates with our league admin, Chris Spencer, and Jerry West. Good win, Dustin. All right, let me drag these. Let me get the league admin up in here first. I can't drag nobody, Chubb.
Yeah, because we're in their he ain't my that's an admin
Hey,
or whatever.
Chris, you gotta make us an admin or something. I can't drag the guys to the broadcast room. Or come down here and drag them in here for me. Well, we'll go to the driver's waiting room because Chris, man, he likes to walk away and you never know when he's listening. So we'll go over here to the driver's waiting room and we'll figure it out for this week until they get us some admin duties so we can actually do this the right way. So I'm going to jump over to this lobby real quick. Good run, Chubb. That sucks. That happened at the end, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Kyle Smith, man, you got the pole tonight. You were the class of the field all night. What happened there? Why'd you have to make that extra pit stop, man?
I was a dumb idiot and forgot to fill up the car.
Okay, well, at least
I was short 4 laps. That's why I had to stop that extra lap.
Oh man, that sucks because you were German all night, but you led a ton of laps. But them last few cautions got you pretty close, got you back up there, and you were able to snag a top 3 out of it and get some good points tonight. Good run tonight, man. You definitely were the class of the field, Kyle. I look forward to watching you race all season with us. How'd you do it? And thank whoever you want to thank out there, buddy.
I just showed up and ran. I mean, I just enjoy these cars, and want to thank everyone over at P3 Esports, Reflex Racing, for having my back all the time. Hate to say it, but Dennis, I'm sorry for that push, buddy. I gave you a heck of a bump there on the back stretch, and he's a good buddy of mine, and I feel bad for it, but he'll get over it. But, yes. I gave him a heck of a shove into the turn 3 and 4, and it got him in a bad spot, so it was his podium to have, not mine, so I'll be honest when I say that.
Well, you could say that, but I think the win was yours tonight, really. I don't know. German was fast, but I think, man, that would have been a hell of a show if it would have been between y'all two. But that's racing, man. You got to show up and run every lap and do it right every lap. Stuff happens, and good show anyways, Kyle. We'll see you next week, buddy.
See ya.
All right. Brian Beach, back once again. He was really fast in our preseason events, and now you got a second place to start the season. Good run tonight, Brian. How'd you do it? Are you in here with us, Brian?
Yeah, I got you, John.
All right, buddy. How'd you do it tonight, Brian?
Kind of a little different race there. A bunch of cautions early. Got some good green runs in there. Kind of thought I screwed myself by pitting a little bit early, but got that late caution. Gotta give you a shot to get back into it. Still got to go back and look see what the hell happened between me and Jerry on that restart there. Like, thought I timed it pretty good. If that's what screwed up his night, but overall, it was a fun race.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, man. I think a lot of that was the 49 car just didn't fire in it. But whatever happened, Jerry definitely came out on the bad end. But Jerry will get his good finishes this season, and I'm sure you got a bunch ahead for you, man. You're going to be battling for this points all season long, I hope. And good job out there tonight. You want to thank anybody before we get out of here?
I definitely appreciate you and Chris putting this on NHMRL. I appreciate you broadcasting it and everybody showing up to race. Fun night.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we'll see you next Sunday. Good run.
I appreciate it.
All right, Dustin German, man. He's the hard charger, the winner. He took all the awards tonight. Dustin ran it to the front, then got to the back, and back to the front, and back to the back. And hell, he got one more caution, just enough. And Dustin, you're able to run it right back up to the front and get that win. Good run tonight, buddy. How'd you do it out there?
Hell, I don't know, man. It was a crazy race. I hope it was entertaining for everybody watching. It was entertaining from behind the wheel, that's for sure. Yeah, we didn't want to see that. I think it was third caution from the end. I don't know, when we had like a 4-second lead. I definitely didn't want to see that with like 8 to go. But
yeah, you had it locked.
yeah, just a good car. I got damaged early and just repaired it, and it was like a 30-second repair. I could stay with the guys in the draft, but as soon as I got out front with that damage, it was like real pushy tight and not a lot of speed. So I think that time we put under green, I went ahead and took the fast repair, and man, it was on rails after that.
Hell yeah, man. Well, you and Smith were the class of the field tonight, and I think it would have been a hell of a battle between y'all two, but there's no way to tell which one of y'all were actually faster, man. Both of y'all were damn fast. He caught a little bad luck at the wrong time, and you got the luck just right, and you got the first win of the season and the inaugural NHMRL victory. There's only one inaugural winner in every league, and you're it, Dustin. So you'll always be in our history books, and we keep all of our stats and all that shit tight. So you'll always be there, man. Good job on this win, and hopefully it's just the beginning of many things, and hopefully we build this league on up, and you can beat 25 cars next week instead of 15. So who do you want to thank, and good run tonight.
Just thank you guys there at Monster Vision. Thank you, John, HMRL, the league, everybody putting it on, all the drivers, my teammates, Chris Spencer, Jerry West, Brian Beach, and Chad Meadows, Dylan Blankenship. Those guys are all teammates to me. We had a good run tonight. I hate what happened to Jerry. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm about to go back and watch it now. And just thank everybody at home. Smoke Show Racing, that's my team, and SRTV on the hood.
Yeah. Well, good run, man. Hell of a job. Good job on the win, and we'll see you at the next one next Sunday.
Thank you, John.
All right, buddy. Hey, Chris, are you still in here? If so, jump in the broadcast booth real quick. We'll see if we can get Chris over here for a word real quick, but it's hard to get Chris, and I can't drag anybody.
Hey, Chris.
There we go. Chris Spencer, man. We got our first night in the books at NHMRL. There was a lot of cautions early, but there was a lot of good racing in between all those cautions. How do you feel your first night went, buddy? Can you?
Not too bad of a start there. We had some pretty good racing. Hey, we had those cautions at the get go, but I think that comes with a lot of different leagues. Just getting going. But I think going forward, I think it'll get better.
I think it'll get a lot better. I think the early cautions is a little jitters and maybe some guys with not a whole lot of experience out there, but I definitely think it'll get cleaner, it'll get better, and I think you're going to pick up drivers with a field like this. This was some good racing, and you got some damn good fast guys in here, including yourself. So regardless of how many cars we pick up, we know we're going to have a good competitive show every week. But good job on putting this league together, man, and let's keep making it better. And we'll see you next week, Chris.
Yes, sir. See everyone next week. We'll probably be hosting, so everyone knows, we'll probably be hosting a few more recruitment races and practice races as we get ready going into next week.
All right, guys, so look out for the NHMRL practice races under Chris Spencer's name. Always look out. What else you got, Chris? That it?
Thank you, guys.
All right, well, Chris, we appreciate you, buddy. And without you putting this thing together, these guys wouldn't have this place to race. I wouldn't have the place to broadcast. Monster Vision's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you, guys. Well, that's all the action we can handle for one night here on Monster Vision. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of the show. As always, you can catch us on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook, sometimes on Twitch, always on TikTok. We'll catch you at the next one.